Hello, hello, hello. Give me 1 second. I am trying to pipe the TV to my beats so that we don't have no problems. Because, baby, last week they told me that they could hear the music. We don't want that problem this week. Let's see. There we go. We in business. Give me 1 second. Let me get back to where we were at. I think I'm missing part of the beginning, fooling with this stupid TV. There we go. How y'all doing tonight? Good evening, Symmetry. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if it goes. Okay. Hello. Mellow that. Thanks for joining. I hope I'm not yelling. Okay, the reunion's getting ready to start. Simone and Nick can't move. We can't move forward. Now she wants Jackie to take a stance. Girl, come on. Let me cut this down a little bit. I don't need any friend that wants to make me choose between them. I don't need no friends that bad. You're not threatening to anybody. I think Simone's going through more than what we know. Okay, they're back. They're back in love again. That's over. That's over real fast. So I see that it only takes a reunion to get Simone back on track. She gets off track, then we have a reunion, and she gets right back on track. Symmetry said that Simone definitely exhibits bully behavior. Definitely. Oh, Contessa. Oh, Contessa. Oh, Simone is unhinged. We've already kind of established that. Okay, they back in there with the guys. Hey, that's me, AD. I hope you enjoyed that concert last night. Looked like you had a good time. Contessa does do that. Uh-oh. Curtis. Okay. Curtis in the hands. 2017, 9 years ago. So why is it important this season, Toya? Okay, thank you. Eugenia. Come on, Eugenia. I'm afraid of you. Rip her throat out. Come on now. She got afraid. Mimi looks really nervous. What's the problem? I wonder. Okay, talk about the Jamaica trip. How y'all doing tonight? This evening? It's good to see the ladies in their own elements doing their thing. Okay. I wonder they gonna show Dr. Damon at work. I doubt it though. I would love to see him at work and see what he does. Or Dr. Scott. Angela's a beautiful girl. She's just absolutely beautiful. And that accent is just amazing too. I love it. Uh-oh. Oh wow. Oh wow. I will say that we have a lot of patients that come in and they see stuff on TV that they want us to prescribe. Okay, now we're going to discuss DEI and education when it affects doctors of color. Right. A lot of us. A lot of us use Pell Grants to go to college. Y'all use Pell Grants to go to school? Mhm. Right. If you can't go. Right, right. Yeah, right. Which cuts out getting master's degrees and doctorates in nursing. Right. Exactly. It's going to affect patient care, number one. Mhm. Well, this is a tough subject. I can't believe they're even going to touch this one. Mhm. Right. Oh, Dr. Heavenly, she handled that question very well. Very, very well. Right. Colon cancer. Right. Oh, wow. HIV spikes in Atlanta. Right. Okay. You should be on PrEP if you are sexually active and not in a committed relationship, according to Dr. Contessa. That's the first I've heard that. Start in your house, buddy. We're at a commercial right now. So far, we've had Simone take Jackie back after their divorce. They've she's taken her back. We've discussed DEI and how it affects the medical community. He actually started out with asking the ladies about, he asked Simone, I believe, how did DEI really affect doctors? And oh, you said you've been hearing that for a few years now. Okay. I've heard that PrEP is good, but they primarily um uh, advertise it, I'll use that word, for um same-sex relationships. You rarely hear doctors say, "Oh, you need to take PrEP if you're in a heterosexual relationship and you're very sexually active among more than one person." Um, and I'm not saying I disagree because I totally agree with that, but yeah, it's the first I've heard it out loud, where everybody could hear it, is from what I'm saying. So we discussed that. We talked about DEI situations. How many of you guys have gone to college on a Pell Grant? How many of you guys have, um, used that loans to go to school? All of those things are done through federal funding because of the way they set up the educational system and what they deem as careers, or what's a good career, not so much a good career, but what is a career that they have already set aside in these books that they will fund. So those are things that really will fall by the wayside once they start with all of the removal for, again, you can get a bachelor's of nursing, but that master's degree, once they remove that from being one of the considered professional degrees, that eliminates you being able to use those loans to get those masters and those doctorates in that field, which I think is horrible. I went on a Pell Grant and loans. See, I went on Pell Grants and loans as well. I actually went on Pell Grants because I stayed home to save money, and I went to the university in the same city I was in, so that was a good thing. My children went on Parent Plus loans that the parent is paying. We ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. And when they start playing with our educational system, it also requires that our young people read less, understand less. And you can tell, even I don't even know what year I want to start, but I'm gonna tell you there's a group of people out here who don't understand simple reading, simple comprehension. They just don't get it. And it's all because of our educational system failing us in America, believe it or not. People that read things and can't comprehend. People who say that they did not know that corporations have a social media policy, those kind of things is what I'm talking about. Limited understanding. And it's what causes people to have those thoughts of saying what's wrong is right and what's right is wrong. Okay, we're back, y'all. Guys are coming in. I want to see a head to toe of Steve. Unhinged. Unhinged right there. I know that's right, Quad. You in here want to bring up some bull crap. Eugene got first shirt because you acted like a lady. Must be a special lady. See, so does look nice. I love that jacket. Love that blazer. Mm-hmm. Why does Eugene have on a velour blazer? Cleavage. What drama? What drama? Oh, Eugene said it was a discussion. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. That is what she said. Toya has Toya is special needs. I don't care what nobody say. Special and the needs. You're lying, baby. He been around Jackie way too long. You're lying, and I'm done with it. I love it. David said he thought he didn't get one. Baby, you got a massage, baby. Yeah. Oh, he didn't consider rubbing his feet a massage. Okay. You got a massage, buddy. Your married moment was a little bit deeper. Yeah, I was just thinking that too, because I thought I saw him on a commercial. Where is Brandy's husband? I thought I saw Shamar. Maybe he had to stay with the kids again. Yeah. Right. That is what she said. Now faces have judgment, and that's the reason that you can call somebody a bitch. I did not talk about your marriage. But Steve has done nothing to Eugene. Let's be honest. He's done nothing to Eugene. You been on there acting like shut up. Shut up later, bro. It started at your house. Y'all laid the foundation of how to be rude. That's right. This don't have nothing like about liking your wife. Y'all set the groundwork for how y'all wanted to be treated. Curtis mad. Curtis mad. You said Eugene is sad Queen script. He definitely. Hey Shayna, how y'all doing? Hey Queen script. Thank you guys for coming in here. We're at a commercial break, so let me put this on mute. But I will say this: I believe Eugene and Toya set the stage of how they wanted to be treated, even by the new couple. So if you coming in here and you and your wife or your spouse and y'all arguing back and forth, so we think this is what y'all do, because when you engage with your friends, you're also arguing. So now everybody arguing back and forth and forth and back. So what does that look like? A bunch of people who like to argue. So if you set the stage that you want to be arguing with everybody, child, everybody gonna argue with you. And that's exactly what we've seen, is everybody arguing with you. Shayna said, I really don't really watch this show, but I'm in the bushes. Okay, Shayna, I'm gonna tell you what. This show, Marital Medicine, is probably the best show on Bravo. I'm gonna be honest when it comes to reality TV. Me and my daughter was talking about them earlier, and she was like, this has been a great season. I have really enjoyed it. She said the only thing that she probably would have, if she could remove anything, would be the conversation between Toya and Eugene. She said she thought it was unnecessary, should have been on TV, shouldn't even been aired, should have never happened, especially in front of others. And then the failure to really be able to speak to that situation and not blame anybody else for your behavior is wild. I said this the other night. Toya said that she was spiraling, went inside of her closet and locked the door from everybody else. So when you're spiraling, it's not anybody's fault but you. It's not the group's fault. It's not Mimi's fault. It's not Heavenly's fault. Everything that Toya did was on her. No one told Toya to cuss at her husband, to say, emasculate him, tell him that he wasn't being a man, he wasn't getting up leading the men of his house. No one told her to do that. She did all that on her own. Whether or not people believe that or not, that's on people. But I'm telling you, she did nothing. No one deserved that but Toya. Nobody needs to wear that horse on their back but Toya and Eugene, because it was their home and they're the ones who decided how others treated them. But this season's good. This is our last episode of the season. Next week we'll be having Love no Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know why I wanted to say Love Mary Transville. Real Housewives of Atlanta will be coming back next week. I am excited and ready to see that show and to see what they're gonna bring us. So we're gonna be talking about that as well. But this is our last Married to Medicine until next season. I'm sure they will be back because, believe it or not, Married to Medicine holds their they hold their numbers pretty good. They definitely hold their numbers pretty good. Anybody watch Love and Marriage Huntsville last night? I haven't had a chance to watch it. I'm gonna try to watch it today. I did watch Bell Collective on Friday night. Child, when I tell you, it seems like Bell Collective was everybody get back at everybody night. I don't know what was going on over there. Okay, we're back at the reunion with the guys. Oh, Curtis is upset, y'all. Curtis is ready to swing on him. Swing on him. I want to hear this one. I believe that with Damon. Hey, living for me. Hey, sweetheart. Oh, Damon. That's a good dad. That's a good dad. Oh, Damon's about to cry. I wonder, is Damon Jr. in a facility? I just kind of got a feeling just by wording things they've said. I just wonder, is he in a facility? Like a mental health facility. Here go the unhinged behavior. Unhinged behavior. Oh, wow. Okay, Scott. Says Dr. Heavenly has said some unhinged things. It could be retaliation. I agree. I agree with that. Oh, Damon. It do matter. It do matter. That's true. Eugene. Eugene. Come on. That's a fact. There you go, Dr. Damon. Don't make that assumption. That's right. We know that you ain't saying it. Then right, it becomes a whole different issue. Mhm. Right, right. Eugene, you do deflect. You do not hold yourself accountable. Miss Bush. That's right. Okay, the guys didn't give us much. The guys didn't give much. I will say that I appreciate Damon for being the stand-up guy that we know that he is. Toya, loud and wrong. Loud and wrong. What a contest. Oh, Housewives. I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all think Portia playing both sides of the fiddle? She thinks she's. Okay, Miss Pinky Cole, come through. Oh Lord. Okay, I don't know why Shamia wants to now own her own thing. You see our husband looking at her like, girl, what? What? Okay, Michelle, we all love. Baby, they all over post Simon's house. Y'all ready for Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming on next Sunday. Next Sunday, get ready, get prepared. It will be on, and we will get a chance to see the ladies in action. This year we have Portia, we have Phaedra, Angela's coming back again. We have Shamia's coming back as we see her telling her husband that she wants her own. I don't know if that's a new storyline, but ciao. We have what did I say? Shamia, Phaedra. K Michelle's new to the group. We have Pinky Cole is new to the group. I'm see it's somebody I'm missing. The little short girl. What is her name? That's how unmemorable she is. Hold on, let me see. They need to bring one person I really wish they would bring back, if only for a little while, would be Nene Leakes. I am a Nene Leakes fan and would love to see her back on the show. Like I said, if only for a little while. Oh, Drew Sidora. I don't know how I forgot Drew and Kelly Farrell. So that's the crew. A lot of ladies, a lot of ground to cover. So they should be giving us some good show this year. Shamia and this storyline with her husband. I don't know if I'm here for that. I don't know. I'm here to see about Kelly. And now she's gonna spend all this other stuff she has going on with her business, with the ex-husband, with the kids. I do want to see that. Angela, I love Angela. I love the very fact that she's witty, she's quick with it. I believe Cynthia will be back as a friend of the show. Trying to think of who else that's maybe bring some. We know Portia's gonna bring. She's between men and women, so hopefully she'll give us a little bit of both and just kind of take us through her life. I'm gonna tell you this: at one point, I really liked Portia, the child. Excuse me. Oh Lord, I'm yawning. After that whole little situation with Simon, I don't know. She kind of rubbed me wrong, especially with the other lady being on the show. All right. Oh, we see Cecil out there talking to Quad. I hope nothing happens. Shimmy is pregnant. I thought I saw. Ooh, girl, well, I'm gonna look into that. Who's holding him? Oh, the look who's holding hands. The old bitches. That's cute. At the pole, Dr. Jackie had to beg her to be her friend again. We'll see if Brandy tells us where Shamar is. Okay. I'm over this bang that Quad has, and Simone and her hair looks like it's growing. Truly growing. I like the fact that Steve and Mimi are on the show. They, I think, are a good addition to the show. I really do like them. I like Simone and Cecil. I've always loved them as a couple. The Bush family, I think, are over this show. I think they don't like any of the people, and they probably should leave. I really don't think that they should still be there without really caring about the other people that are on the show. I guess she left King in Jamaica too. Oh, Curtis, shut up. You too young to have dementia to say something crazy like that. Oh, thanks for watching, Adrian. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll thumbs me up Y'all hit that thumbs up button. Click a share, subscribe if you're new here. We doing a watch party talking about we're watching along with Married to Medicine. I believe Jackie's very open about her sex life. She talks about it. Yeah. Remember the V steam and all that stuff? Oh, I want to brush that bang out of Quad's hair so bad. Give me a brush. What? As a girlfriend, Simone was mild mannered. I don't believe that. Yes, thank you, Miss Adrian. Thank you, Symmetry, so much for always being that one to welcome them. I love it. Mm, it's a good thing. Right. Right. This is why I love Dr. Mimi and Steve. It's because I think it's very important that we as America, the general public, see a family that includes someone with neurodivergent, someone who's neurodivergent, their son having autism. I believe it's great to see that. It's great to see a young family growing together with young children. Simona in this storyline with her sons, I believe, was just that, a storyline. I don't think it meant anything. Stick, well, if you think back, Cecil has had to be the single parent while these boys were growing up. Not I'm gonna say single parent because they had a mom. She just worked a lot, was always delivering babies. So that actually makes a difference in the kids, I'm sure. There's another apology. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love Quad. Y'all know that, but this wig is just driving me crazy. Oh my God. Let's not break the fourth wall, I guess. Brandy didn't donate either. Remember that? and Jackie gave it back, and you did. Everybody else gave the money back, and you did not. So the year before, for the Med Gala, apparently the women. This was the very first one. The women pitched in for the Met Gala. There became a big argument from what I've heard through different sources. And in the argument, Dr. Jackie sent everybody back their money. When she sent everybody back their money, the women came back and said, hey, we need to pay for the help Jackie paid for this Met Gala because Jackie had taken the expense on herself. So the lady sent Jackie back the money. Everybody sent the money back except Toya. So she did pay initially, but she came back. She didn't pay when everybody else did put money back in. So that's why they said she gave nothing. The second year she gave wine, and they asked her clear point blank, we need your money because the gala was costing, and she still chose to bring wine. And her husband thought that was a good thing to just bring the wine. Y'all give me a second. I dropped my paper on the floor. I want to pick it up. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, so I think that these two, they just got their own, the two, Eugene and Toy, they got their own thing going, and I just don't think that it's gonna work well with I think that they just gonna have to probably agree to disagree. I think one thing is for certain is that um Eugene and Toya really don't like but a couple of people in this group. I think that it's clear they don't care for Curtis and Cecil. I think it's clear that they don't really care for Mimi and Steve. It's clear that they don't really care for Dr. Heavily and Damon. Um, I think they like Cecil and um, Simone. Contessa, I'm sure it's they could take her or leave her. Being honest with you, I believe that they don't really have a dog in that fight when it comes to them, and I'm okay, and I'm cool with that. To be honest with you, I'm super cool with them not caring either way it goes when it comes down to um, any of those people, because I think the people you can like and dislike whoever you want to, but what I think you have to do is be fair about it and decide, hey, since I don't like these people, maybe I should remove myself instead of expecting everybody else to move around you. And that's where I have a problem at. When we did our little deep dive the other day, which I deleted, because I did have some things in there that I probably should have edited out when it came down to what I showed. And um, the one thing we seen from episode the early season one was that Toya said to her husband, like early on, I want to look rich. I want to feel rich. I want to have the money and the things. And so Toya has done everything she could to make sure she had the money and the things. Let's see where we at now. You see, she didn't respond to that. We've given more in 1 year than they did in 3. His eyes are bloodshot red. Oh, shut up, Simone. Shut up, Simone. Shut up, Simone. Ooh, sizzle, sizzle, baby. Sizzle, sizzle. Oh, contestant, I spoke up. She's right. I said that too. It was not a guy thing. All the ladies. Hello, Andre. Welcome in from Atlanta. Welcome in from Atlanta. Please give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe, please. Oh, the ladies are arguing, y'all. The ladies are arguing. The show is around the ladies. It is not based on the guys. Right. She want to contribute to what it was going to. I agree with that. You still shouldn't have gotten involved, buddy. Thank you, Symmetry. Welcome, Andre. But you shouldn't have been involved. You're not a lady. Contessa, we didn't ask you to help. We didn't ask you to help. Okay, quiet. You fail to think. Right. They need to take it out of anybody's hands and give it to an event planner and just give money. That's it. Oh, good, good. So it should be final by now. Let me see if I can pull it out. Yes, 501c3, buddy. All right, all right. Only person she can talk to about that is Simone, because she's the only person gonna listen. None of the rest of those women want to hear. They don't want to hear anything that you're talking about. They don't want Eugene involved. Child. Oh, they going back and forth again. Right? She's mentioned your clothes. Right? Except for Stephen. I know that makes you feel away, baby. I love it. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Eugene. She told you can't have your shirt off, but Steve and King can. All right. Ooh. Ooh, there goes Shamar. Ain't this Shamar? Oh, he mad. He mad. Oh, Eugene is mad. She's shaking the table. Baby, they don't really emasculate him today. Okay, nobody important is gonna be able to watch what's happening live. Baby, did y'all see Steve just almost dog walked he just almost dog walked him. Isn't that wild? So the Med Gala website is up. So she said 30 days from when they filmed. Filming has been over 30 days, but this is actually the website. We see all the ladies except for Dr. Mimi and Brandy, I believe, and Angel are listed as original co-founders or founders of this actual thing. And I believe that was part of a sour spot when it came to these ladies as well, because they did not include Dr. Mimi and Brandy and Angel. But I will say this, I could see them not including Brandy and Angel. They are new, but this is Dr. Mimi's second season. She probably should have been included in this Med Gala as it goes forward. And it talks about all the different things. Let me see what they got on here, because they have their vision events. They had the original last year, August the 9th. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't want to go over there, child. We ain't going over there. Let's go back. I guess this is a place where you can submit the scholarship awards, 10,000, 5,000, 2,500. We know this past season they only gave away two. They gave away two $5,000 scholarships. And I'm gonna tell you something. When you're in school, a $5,000 scholarship is the best thing to have. I mean, the best thing to have. Notice how Toya deflects back to Steve and Mimi when Quad spoke up about Toya. Exactly. I saw that. And I thought, they've been out of pocket this whole episode, the whole episode. Jocelyn says, wow, I have almost lost our respect that I have for Eugene. I have lost it. It's been gone. I'm sorry. I've lost it all. I ran across your channel. Good commentary. Thank you, dear Gen X. Thank you. I appreciate you subscribing. Believe it or not, you are welcome here. We get over here and we have us a good laugh and we talk about some things. We talk about a lot of the things that make people feel important. Things that may not be important to just random people may be important to you. So thank you so much. Symmetry is welcoming you as well. We get over here and have us a good old laugh. My grandson, I wanted some tennis shoes today. We went to the mall after church, and child, he picked up these shoes. I was like, "You really want these?" And he was, "Yeah, these are like a big deal, Granny." So after I paid for them, I realized they must be a big deal because they cost a lot of money. So he's sending me pictures of the shoes and who, backs them or whatever. So yeah, yes, Queen Script, these babies. I do anything for my babies. Yeah, okay, we're back, y'all. Let's see. Eugene he's going out. Eugene, yeah, I believe Steve did. Steve got hit him with that hammer. He said that little man complex. Cause Steve is a big tall man. We gonna call it a thing. And one thing is for sure, Quad constantly talked about Steve's clothes. That he wore $5,000 outfits. His shirts were costing $5,000. They were maybe a miss. Oh my God, I got the 11-year-old doing the same thing. LOL. You got him doing what? That was my 11-year-old that had me at the mall spending my money. And then he picked up a backpack that cost $95 and then called my husband, who cash apped him the money, and he bought him a backpack. I was like, where'd you get the backpack? Oh, Papa sent me money. Why you didn't ask me? I felt like you weren't going to buy both of them. I would have bought both of them. But my husband bought it, so baby, that was even better with me. Tori said she gonna fight for the truth. You gonna lie for the truth. That's what you're gonna do. Oh, baby, girl. And the granddaughter only wanted she wanted a Jordan jacket, girl. And it's hot outside. We wrapping it up? Yeah, they're wrapping it up. I believe Dr. Heavenly's gonna win. I believe she's gonna win. How immature is that? Those 3 cackling hens on that other side over there. You said Steve and Mimi are nice. They are a wonderful change. They are a wonderful change. People love the drama, and I believe that Steve and Mimi came in and gave us a life that looks good. People that really love each other and are just dealing with everyday crisis of life, because that happens in a lot of marriages. Every marriage is not like Toya and Eugene's. Here comes Simone. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But this is reality TV. Let me write this down because we're going to talk about this as soon as this goes off. Girl, y'all go out leave together, believe it or not. Simone's about to get unhinged. Dr. Heavenly wants to go off on them heifers, but she is holding her. Come on, she is, but it's hard. Girl, the way if I was Jackie, the way I would get rid of Simone, baby, never, ever. Who would need a friend like that? Who needs a friend like that? But she got to sit next. They got to sit next to Jackie so Jackie can control her. Who I am. Baby, quiet. Baby, quiet. You did come through the churches, baby. You did. I will give that to her. That's her girl, Angel. You got it. You got it. I love it. Her and them teeth. Them gums, rather. The season 13. Good season. This was a good season, you guys. Great season. Great season. Great season. It's a wrap. So, Married to Medicine, season 12 is over. Great season. Great season. I will say that. But I do want to say something about Dr. Heavenly before we move on and I'll end this. Dr. Heavenly goes live and she talks about the things that happen on the show. If you've ever watched Married to Medicine, that's what she does. Her lives, when but she doesn't talk about anything outside of what we hear. She may elaborate on what we've heard on the show, but she pretty much talks about what we've heard on the show. What these people are upset about is because Dr. Heavenly gives her opinion. And I really feel like that's what they have a hard time with. They have a hard time with her giving her opinion. If I was Bravo or the production company, I wouldn't change a thing about this show. I would not. If Dr. Heavenly leaves, if she goes to Congress, then she's going to have to leave the show. That's just one of the things that they do. She cannot be a part of this cast and be on, work in Congress. So, and I believe she will win. Honestly, I do. The guy that she's running up against is no real competition. So I really believe that she will win, and I wish her the best. I would love for her to come back next year. Trust me, I will love for her to come back. But I want you to remember that when they're all mad at Dr. Heavenly, because Dr. Heavenly just goes live and talks about what they done said, and she gives her opinion. She does. I want to see Dr. Mimi and Steve back next year. I think that what they bring to the show is something that we need to see. We need to see children who are neurodivergent. We need to see children who are dealing with autism on the spectrum and all of the things. We need to see how the families relate to those children, how they relate to them when they are having a temper tantrum or screaming or throwing things, or just how they work through those things. Because I watched Dr. Mimi's, I follow her on Instagram, and I watched her the other day. She kept listing people who had sent her messages saying, thank you. I thought I was alone. I felt so alone. So there is a whole audience. All of us with these kids who grew up and they didn't have any problems. Guess what? There are people who have children who actually have problems, and those people need a relief. They need an outlet. And I am so glad that they have found Dr. Mimi and Steve to bring them to us so that we can see what it looks like to deal with those type of things. And I think there are families who deal with those, who appreciate Dr. Mimi and Steve showing the world their light. You said I like that Dr. Mimi and Brandy have young children on the show. I do too, because if you remember back when Married to Medicine started, Toya and Eugene's children were the youngest. And Angel's children are small as well. We did not see them. We saw them, I think, once on the show. And when they did they have a play date? I remember what Angel showed us her kids on this season, but we only got to see a very little bit of them. We got to see more of Brandy's children. It was at the play date at Brandy's house. Angel brought her children. That's what that was. But having Dr. Mimi on the show, having Angel, a registered nurse working on her master's degree, I believe. No, her doctorate. Master's degree. She's going to be a nurse practitioner. She's working on her master's degree. Then we have Brandy, who is a nurse practitioner. And if you don't know, in nursing, that is considered a mid-level. So you have a physician, and then mid-level would be your nurse practitioners, your physician's assistant. Those are your mid-levels. And then under them, you have your nurses, RNs, LVNs, CNAs, those other people that work in nursing. So that's why they call them mid-levels. I don't think that they like that very much. I believe they fought to have another title, but we call them mid-levels. So you have two people that are going into mid-level degrees. Well, you have one that's already there, one that's working on it. I love that Angel is showing us that she's a boss chick. She has the scrub line. What is the name of her scrub line? Is it Loves? Because her name is Angel Love. Hold on, I'm gonna put it in here because I always love to shout out to people who are doing the thing. It's called Life Angels is the name of her scrub line. And Angel is doing all of the things. She's going to school, working full-time as a nurse. Well, I'm not sure if she's full-time, but she's working. And then we see her on the show. And then we see her in her scrub line. And her scrub line is thriving. It's not something that's just barely getting along. It is thriving. And that is something that I love. I love to see women who are doing it. This is Angel. Angel has that bad body, but she really is that girl. I believe there was someone who actually did a comment for Andy to talk about on the show, and he talked about, something about Angel. How do you have time to be a nurse and to be on a show? And Angel had to go down through and give him her resume about how she was on videos and how she's been doing this since, I think she said, the age of 17 or 18. Very, very young, getting into the game, putting her best foot forward. She has a child or children by a basketball player. And Angel is that girl. Brandy, who owns a spa, a med spa, who gives Botox and all of those fillers and injections that people want. Brandy's that girl. Mother of 4, a set of twins in that 4. She has a husband. So I really love the fact that they're bringing us some young, fresh, young ladies in here who are bringing it. They didn't come in here and just, because Brandy, although I called her brown nose, she really brought it this season. We still have our OGs, Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, and her yelling and her unhinged behaviors. Dr. Heavenly called her. We have Dr. Heavenly, who is a dentist, who is married to a physician, a double doctors in the home. I love that. I love Dr. Damon. I love the fact that Damon is soft-spoken. I love the fact that even though we don't see what goes on behind closed doors, common sense would tell me, hey, he does talk to his wife and he does tell her when she's wrong. Because she said it, Daddy's going to be mad at me, because she knows how far to go. And I think he's already told her, I don't really like you doing X, Y, and Z, even if she keeps doing them. And then you have Dr. Jackie, who is a OBGYN. She delivers babies. And I appreciate Jackie. Jackie's, I think, the oldest lady on this cast, but Jackie brings a lot to this group. And I think sometimes they put a lot on Jackie that she doesn't deserve. She's not anyone's mom per se on the show. And I think it's kind of heavy that they try to hold her accountable for everybody's behavior. Oh, Jackie, you should have said. Jackie, you should have done. Jackie. I think that's unfair. But that is that. Dear Gen X says, I love Brandy and I'm not sold on Angel. Yeah, I am the opposite. I like Angel. I really like Angel because I get her personality. I get the very fact that when she asked Brandy, I think she used the wrong wording when she asked her, how do you gonna act in this room? You gonna act unhinged? You gonna come out of cast on me? What's gonna happen? I understood it. I just think she used the wrong verbiage to relay what she wanted to say. But I do like her. Brandy, again, I think she's a great addition to the show. I would love to see more Brandy and her life. And we can know more about her home life versus just knowing that she has a med spa. The one thing that I didn't like about Brandy, to me, they made it seem, even though we see an edited version of what they filmed, Brandy made it seem as though she may be a little bit of a brown noser, kind of, sticking up under Toya's behind a little bit too much for me. It's probably just fine for her, but for me, it was just a little bit too much. Toya's not my favorite. She's just not. I'm going to say that up front. If you're a Toya fan, you probably won't feel me here because I'm not a Toya fan. You said I understood her as well. You understood Brandy as well. Yeah. I would like to see more Brandy. I would love to see more of her home life. Wasn't that her husband that was sitting in that room with the guys at the end? But I wonder why they didn't bring him on the show. If that was him, I don't know. Simone had a Nene moment when she told Heavenly that she was here before her and she will be here after her. Watch out for that attitude. Look what happened with Nene. Jocelyn, I totally agree with you. And I've already told you guys that Dr. Simone led the charge with getting rid of Mariah. Not Dr. Mariah, but getting rid of Mariah. She led the charge. I've shared it with you guys. Y'all don't have to believe me, but she definitely led the charge in getting rid of Mariah. She set those ladies down. They had a little conversation, and they decided they wasn't going to feel with her no more. So much and so that they finally broke her contract and did not ask her back. And I think that's horrible. The very fact that Simone just told Dr. Heavenly that she was here before and she'll be here, that's not a flex. Because guess what? She may go to her mailbox for season 13 and she not have a contract in it for the next one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you just got to watch your mouth. And I totally agree with that 100%. Dr. Contessa, I like Dr. Contessa. I like Dr. Contessa. I think that she does have a tendency to flip flop. I think she also has a tendency not to always tell the truth. But definitely, I like Contessa. She led the charge to try to get rid of Quad. So exactly, I didn't mention that one, but I thought everybody knew that. She led the charge, get rid of this little girl. And, you know, I showed y'all where she called Toya a little girl as well. But she definitely led the charge on that. Yeah, her and Toya led the charge on trying to get rid of Quad, and Mariah led the charge with Toya in suit to try to get rid of Mariah. It's just a fact. And there's video evidence on TV to prove it. No matter how many times she and Heavenly went back and forth, Simone led the charge to get rid of Mariah. Because she said they all felt like Mariah was a queen bee. It is what it is. I'm trying to think, is there anybody else? Simone. I like Simone and Cecil as a couple. I think Simone's super loud. I think she does a little too much. I think she's just different. I think she's very different. And I love Quad. Miss Quad. She got it. I'm gonna tell you why I like Quad so much. Quad came in really as the underdog, just like she just said. She was the underdog. And they told her when she got there that she wasn't going to fit in with the doctors' wives of Atlanta. And I think Quad really exceeded their expectations and became a fan favorite because Quad wasn't afraid to do any of the things. She wasn't afraid to get out here and try to do a puppy couture line when people were just going to Walmart or to pet store and just getting clothes to put on their animals. She thought, hey, I want to dress my babies up. Remember Chloe and Kyrie? It wasn't her Kyrie, which we hadn't seen them in years, but she did that. Quad ventured out and bought herself a G-Wagon. Anybody remember that when she had the Porsche that Dr. G had bought her? She decided she wanted a G-Wagon. She went out and did it. She wasn't afraid to tell Dr. G how she felt, so much so she went downtown and she went to the Fulton County and filed a divorce against Dr. G. And then after it was so, we saw that she got a little run with the ladies on Sister Circle. We saw the Quad really, really has come full circle. Bought her a big, nice, beautiful home. And then the ladies, Simone hated that so much that she started a rumor and said she was sleeping, allegedly sleeping with the contractor. So there's just been a lot of things that have transpired among this group that I think was just wasn't favorable in Simone's favor, but was great for Quad. Quad is who she is. I love Quad. I love what she brings to this show. And I'm really excited about them coming back for season 13. You guys, I'm going to get off here. I've been on here long enough. We've done an hour, 14 minutes. If no one told you today that I love you, I love you. And there ain't a thing you can do about it. And besides go live for 3 hours on your page. Anyway, bye-bye.